No, it doesn't look like. Well, actually,
Yeah.
It does a little bit look like you have a mullet.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, girl.
Those are long needles. So this is my progesterone. This is an injection that will start 5 days before we do our embryo transfer. And I hope that the needles that are on these syringes are just the ones that are used to draw the medicine. Those are like 1.5 inches long. Surely those are just to draw the medicine. Here's some more needles. That's good. These are 1.5 inches as well. So no difference. And then estrogen tablets, which is good. That means one less injection. I'm looking forward to getting this started so that it'll be closer to being over.
No, it doesn't look like. Well, actually,
Yeah.
It does a little bit look like you have a mullet. Every night before we go to sleep, we tell each other our highlights for the day.
Well, most of the time, Brad asks me what my highlight was, and I tell him, and then I forget to ask what his highlight was. I'm sorry, I'm the worst wife in the world.
Yeah, I forgive you. Honey, what was your highlight? Mine was kicking yours and Jen's ass in bags.
Don't say ass. I would say you barely eked out a win.
And you would be lying.
Mine was dinner with Jen and Shay.
Awesome. Good night.
All right, so we've prepared shrimp 2 ways. Coconut shrimp, and then the other one, what'd you put in it, honey?
Almond flour and garlic powder.
That's a good looking coconut. And then
That
here's
is a
the
good looking coconut.
Here's the one with like the almond flour.
And it's sauteing in coconut oil. It's gonna be good.
Does this thing have a light? It does?
Yeah.
Okay. If you've ever seen a video of ours, you know that it's pretty low quality as far as our video recorder. So I'm going to research and we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger and buy a new one. We really want a camera that's pretty high def for when we have a baby. We're just going to go ahead and bite the bullet. If you make the fruit bowl, I'll put away the dishes.
Deal. We're going through our bedtime routine. Making coffee to be ready for in the morning. Preparing Rusty's medicine. His joint glucosamine, phenobarbital for his seizures. His allergy squirt medicine, which he does not love. For his allergies, we need to give him drops that go underneath his tongue. It's actually not that bad. This little bendy thing on here makes it easy to slide it in his mouth, so he gets that 2 squirts in the morning, 2 squirts in the evening.
I did 73 sit-ups, which is a good high, 65 push-ups, which is an excellent low, and I ran a 12-13, which is just below a good high. So I think it all evens out to be a good high. That's funny.
I don't really know what like good high, good medium, excellent low.
Okay, you want me to explain that?
Not really.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah. Is that your highlight for today?
No. It smells like lavender.
I put lavender on my pillow at night because I have a hard time sleeping.
Put is an understatement. She drowns her pillow in lavender.
Oh my gosh, you're so dramatic. It's a little dropper and I squeeze everything.
It's highly concentrated.
I just use what's on the outside of the dropper thing to brush it against my pillow.
Burned your nostrils. My nostrils are literally on fire. Rachel makes me wear a
I
mouth
don't
guard
make you.
so that I won't snore.
Otherwise
she won't sleep with me.
What? Oh my gosh. It's dramatic tonight.
Rach, what are you doing this afternoon?
Nothing?
You want to go for a run?
Yes. I'm gonna have to change first though.
Okay. All right, let's go.
So you can pet her here. You cannot pet her there. Ouch. But you can pet her here and here. Don't even think about petting her here. Ouch. Here's good. Not in here. Ow. Ow. I'm at work and I just got this notification and I am so excited. BCP. This is my very last birth control that I will take ever for the rest of my life unless this IVF cycle fails, and then I will be taking it again.
What's so funny?
Rusty, go poop.
Obviously, every couple's situation is a little different, but ours, the whole infertility part is basically my fault. And I don't say it like it's my fault, like, you know, I did something wrong to cause a low sperm count, but I'm the only factor that's not normal, and so that's why we can't get pregnant. And so from that aspect, you know, I feel horrible. If Rachel was with any other man, she'd be able to have a baby naturally. You know, I don't feel like it's my fault, but every time that I give her an injection, or every time I see her take a pill, or, you know, every time that she bloating, or that she has acne, you know, any of these horrible side effects, you know, it feels horrible to me to basically make her have to go through this. So from that aspect, it feels horrible. With all that aside, let's say that it was her that was not normal. The hardest part is having to watch your wife suffer when there's literally nothing that you can do. From the guy's aspect, all we have to do is give 2 semen samples. You do it once at the beginning, you get a semen analysis, see how everything is, and then you give another semen analysis when the egg retrieval's there and they're going to fertilize the egg. So from that aspect, super easy. What's difficult is being the emotional support partner because, you know, I just don't feel like I'm equipped to be able to, you know, obviously I can be an ear to listen to, like Rachel can confide in me, but there's like literally nothing I can do to like help her through the process. And I'm the one that has to give her the shots, so I feel horrible each time I have to do that. It's just such a roller coaster ride because you get great results and then a week later you get crappy results. Like when Rachel first started taking her stim meds to grow her follicles, the first 2 ultrasounds, you know, we had 2 eggs growing, and we literally just wrote a check for, you know, more than $10,000, and you have 2 eggs, and you're like, well, shoot, it's a real possibility that this isn't going to work, and so it's really scary. So you get this awesome feeling when something's great, and then you get this down feeling when a result is not good, and then you get this anxious feeling and scared feeling when you take a step back and you're like, oh man, this might not work. You know, after it's all said and done and we finally have a baby, it's all going to be worth it, no doubt. It's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for that time to happen. But in the moment, yeah, it's fun, it's not fun, it's scary, it's anxious. And I just look forward to when we finally get a positive pregnancy test and we finally have a baby to hold. Or two. Right, Rio?
That's gonna wrap up this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a like. Go.
Hit the subscribe button, that way you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video.
Which is gonna be every week, but sometimes we'll post twice a week, like this time.